All right, we're gonna do a quick visual condition report, and this paint is just absolutely insane in person, and I hope it shows up in camera. But as you kind of pan across, you're gonna start seeing these hues of blues and purples there, and it just looks so cool. Now you do have full front clip PPF, including the front carbon headlights, side mirrors, and the entire doors and lower rockers have film. The rear quarter panel and the rear bumper and the top do not. And so that has done a good job at protecting the paint, but it looks like this was installed after it already sustained some rock chips. So I'm gonna do the best I can at getting up close and personal and looking at this front bumper to try to show you where those rock chips are. And so looking at this little section here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 or so, kind of in that area. You can see those. Now that's underneath the PPF. And then looking on this little area, you got about 10 or 12. You can see those. Got one right here under the headlight. Overall, that headlight looks good. And then I'm just gonna start kind of pointing where these are now that you saw what they looked like on those corners. You got one here, 3 or 4 there, got one right here, and then down here on this lower section, another 10 or 12. 3 small ones there. You got one right here on the sensor. There's 3 there. A couple more on the edge. So it kind of gives you an idea. When we make our way here up top, we got 3 there. Got one right here. The rest of that looks good. It's really hard to tell if there's any on the hood. I don't see any. Got a couple right there. Then looking at this front splitter. Curb rash. You have some on the very end. And it is PPF'd. You're gonna have some right here. Now that's just the PPF, but it did scrape down there. But everything you see here on the top side, just kind of walking around it, looks absolutely perfect. Looking at this fender, looks good. I don't see any curb rash on these wheels. Side mirror looks really nice. Door looks good. That carbon looks nice. I'm not seeing any rock chips here that stand out. That wheel looks good. Got the carbon here. This paint is so cool. Get that back bumper in the sun so we can look at it. Got a few small rock chips there, probably before the film got applied. The rest of that fender looks good. rest of this fender looks awesome. Here on this wheel, we do have some really light curb rash. All of that looks good, so it's just these two lower spokes. Door looks good. Door edge is super clean. Quarter panel looks good. That wheel's perfect. And then look at all this carbon back here. All of that looks really good. Looking at the door panel, you can see all the forged carbon. Looks awesome. All the Alcantara looks good. Very clean door panel. Here on the kick plate, that looks absolutely perfect. All this carpet looks nice. Here on that bolster, very clean. Got a couple wrinkles. I don't see any cuts or tears or anything like that. Got the carbon steering wheel. Looks amazing. Very, very clean interior. There's really nothing on this side that stands out to me as far as imperfections go. Side of the car looks awesome as well. That seat bolster looks perfect. And looking at this bolster, we have a tiny imperfection right there. The rest of it though looks perfect.